Hi everyone, this is Hippy Dippy. I got Bloodborne fucking music coming in here, but I just like to say this. This is an update video. So I'm not going to be moving my character that much, but here's the deal, okay? I'm going to explain something to you guys. And this is the main reason why I'm recording this video. Okay, so when it comes to the Bloodborne content, that's why I'm playing Bloodborne, is that I want to show off all the bosses that I've gotten good over the years and show you guys how well I've been doing these bosses. Really fucking well. I think that I've gotten to the point where I only died maybe once or twice depending on the boss fight. Like the last boss fight I did was the aliens and I died because I was too fucking cocky. Well, not really cocky. When the boss fight's almost dead, I tried to kill it as fast as possible, even though I don't have any fucking stamina because I'm a dumbass. But yeah. But I've only died to a boss twice during these fucking short videos, which is the boss fight that I actually had help with. I've already uploaded that video. So yeah, that's the main gist of that. But this is not the video here and there. I will be doing all the boss fights, including the boss fight down there to show off in the original playthrough that I did with Bloodborne. And that's the boss fight at the end of the challenge dungeon, which is the lady in the wedding dress, because you do get to fight her once. And I never show that off because I wanted because it's fucking tedious on how to fucking get her. Now then, when it comes to the challenging videos, I've been, how do I say it? There are challenges that I've been uploading recently, like Doom. I've been speedrunning Doom. Um, I did one level of Doom with just using a fist by trying to kill every enemy with that fist. So that's a thing. The other thing that I've been trying to do is trying to think of games that I can challenge myself with. And I think I might do Sonic Heroes or Shadow the Hedgehog, depending on what game I do. But I'm going to try to not die at least once during Sonic Heroes or something like that. It should be interesting. But I want to do challenging myself on some of the video games that I grew up with. So that way I can understand how the hell to do it. But that's for another time. Okay? As for the games I've been trying to, how do I say, get to the point. Dark Souls, I've recorded 49 parts. Okay, um, that game, the part 49 is gonna be really interesting because I get fucking pissed. I haven't played Dark Souls 2, actually. It's Dark Souls 2 since I recorded part 49 because I got fucking pissed off. Unlike Bloodborne, which I know the game mechanics, and I'm very good at Bloodborne. Dark Souls 2, I'm technically going into that game blind, except for some of the boss fights, because I have fought against the boss fights before, but when it comes to the mechanics, the Dark Souls 2 has different mechanics than Bloodborne. I'm used to Bloodborne, so that's what I'm good at. Okay. So after I upload part 46 or something like that on Dark Souls, I will start recording it again, but until then, I'm going to take a time off of that game. Super Mario Bros. 3. I've been recording that game. I've recorded 9 parts. You've already seen a couple parts come up here. But I will be using save states during that game. And once that game is done, I'm going to go straight into recording Super Mario World. Because I want to get into that game too. Because that game is pretty fucking fun. As for Hogwarts Legacy, that game might be on the back burner. Because I have one more part that I haven't uploaded yet. But I will tell you this much. I want to get back into that game. But it's going to be really interesting coming back from a game that I haven't played since April, since I got it. Because for some odd reason, I stopped playing it. It baffles the fuck out of me. I actually have fun playing Hogwarts Legacy. But I gotta get back into the game so that way I can understand what the hell I'm doing. But for right now, that's what Hogwarts Legacy is. I still have one more video that I can upload it. But I also need to get back into what mechanics there are. Segura Kagura is almost done. Segura Kagura, I have part 20 to 24. I'm actually shocked that this game is very fucking short. Because the fucking side quest missions are only 5 instead of 10. Unlike the Via Versus, because that game has 10 side 10 fights of each, and every character has 10 fights of each character in Versus has 10 fights of their own side quest missions. This game has selective of team characters teaming up or blah this, blah that. It's really interesting on how they did this, and now I understand why people still play Versus instead of this game. But there's only 24 parts. I've finished recording every part, so enjoy that. As for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, I have been like neglecting it, just like Hogwarts Legacy, and I have recently been recording that part. I'm up to part 37 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, when we're done with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, I'm gonna jump immediately into the second game because I don't want to start the third game of Sakura Succubus, Xenosaga 3, Dark Souls 3, Gears of War 3 until Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney gets catched up. So I'm not gonna do any of those games yet until I'm done with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first game, and then I'm gonna jump into the second game. And once I'm done with the second game, we're gonna have a bunch of third games like Xenosaga 3. What's his face called? Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, which is the third game in the series. Then you've also got Gears of War 3. Then you've got, what's his face called? I don't fucking know. You know, all these games that have a trilogy, you know, that's what we're doing. So those are the games that I've been doing recently. So, yeah. Now, as for new content on my channel, I have, oh yeah, also when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles X, that game's gonna be sporadic, by the way, because I'm not gonna be focusing on trying to play it, trying to record videos, because that game's an MMO, and it takes me a long time just to record one mission, because it takes like 3 or 4 parts. Depending on how good my team is. That's the whole problem with Xenoblade Chronicles X. That game's an MMO, and that's really hard to do so. Especially when I do other things. But that's here or there. As for new content on my channel, I started recording Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. So I have got the game. I had to buy a new version of it because the version that I had that I bought doesn't fucking work. So I had to buy a new one. So Budokai 3 will be up on the chopping block. And then the other game I've been recording is Sergeant Heroes for the Nintendo 64. So those are my content. Now as for other new games, I don't know what I'm going to record. But there is a couple games that I need to get back into. Like there's like a few, like 4 or 5 video games that I stopped playing entirely just because of the fact that I think that they were boring. But there's some of them, like the Fencer game, I stopped playing, and there's already like four or 5 parts. And the only reason why I'm putting that on the back burner is because I can't read fucking dialogue when it comes to that game if I'm already doing it with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, because it drives me fucking nuts. So that's the main gist of what's gonna happen on my channel. So I'm gonna be doing more challenges and stuff. You're gonna see more Bloodborne things type bullshit. So I just want to let you know that. But if I'm doing a challenge or something, you won't hear my voice because all you hear is the gameplay footage. So I just want to let you know that. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and always stay positive. I know that the music is really interesting. It's better than fucking Dragon Ball Z music, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I'm doing this video because I'm very shy on the camera. It's really hard for me to talk when I'm speaking. Just take a look at my anime reviews, which, by the way, I still need to do another anime review. I might try to do another anime review before the end of the year, but I don't know which anime to watch. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day and take fucking care! Bitches! I should really put that on a fucking shirt. I'm trying to get to the 10-minute mark, by the way.